Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I am going to share with you the 12 best luxury items that I've ever bought. Now that is a big statement, I understand that, and I can't wait to hear what you think of the items that I've left off this list in the comment box. But before we do that, let's do an unboxing because unboxings are always fun, and this comes from the online platform Sensor. Sensor is the sponsor of this part of today's video, and they are a luxury online fashion shopping platform with more than 2 million customers worldwide. They are a leader in the global luxury e-commerce industry, sourcing from and connecting with more than 60 countries with an inventory of over 500,000 items pulling from 25,000 brands. What I love about this site is that they pull all of these brands together into one place to make shopping for us easy, and that is before we get to their price point, which is up to 70% below that which you would pay on the actual brand website, and these are everyday savings. That's not even when they're running promotions, and before we get to what they're currently running for Black Friday, making these savings even better. Sensor have actually been around for quite some time, but they have recently extended into the US market, and they source from European boutiques directly, which allows them to provide 100% authentic luxury items. They're brand new at a reduced price, which can be up to 70% off what the brand would be charging you on their website. And although these discounts are already being passed on to you in the website, they have also given me a discount code because we like the extra discount. The discount code I will put on the screen will get you an extra 4% off whatever you're buying from Sensor. You can even use that if you're shopping during Black Friday. If you're going to shop over Black Friday, and I really recommend you do, if there's anything you've been looking at that's on their site, you're looking at prices that are already up to 70% less than the brand's website. They then, up until the 29th of November, are running an additional 7% off selected items, but these are on a first come first serve basis, so if you see anything that you need to go quickly because once they're done, they're done. Then from the 29th, the first additional discount is going to jump up to 9%, and you can still use my discount code on top of that, which is going to give you an additional 4%. Now the 9% will already be built into the website, and then you use the code to get the additional 4% off. Now, let me show you what I ordered from them, and spoiler alert or confessional, this was packaged much better than it looks now, but I've already worn it, and you will see in a luxury shopping vlog coming up to Dublin me wearing this. It comes in this box from Sensor. This arrives really quickly directly from their supplier. I was actually surprised how quickly it got here. And if you are shopping on the US website at over $200, then the shipping is free. If you're shopping in Europe or internationally, that will differ depending on the exchange rate, but anything over $200 incurs free shipping. And Sensor also include the customs and the duties within the price, so there's no nasty surprises at the end. I ordered this beautiful cardigan from the weekend by Max Mara, and if you know my Gucci cardigan that I have worn quite a bit, this is in the same idea as that. Let me get this out for you, and I will put in some footage to show me already wearing this because I couldn't wait. And when I was in Dublin at the weekend shopping, 3 people stopped me and commented on this cardigan. It's stunning. This is Max Mara. It's the weekend by Max Mara. I loved the oversized nature of this, and I loved all of these colours and these prints on this cardigan to make it more me. Look at that. That's about as me as it comes whenever it comes to a neutral type cardigan. I think because of the neutral base in this, I'm going to be able to wear this well. I have worn this with denim and trainers after I had my malfunction at the weekend, and I wore it with a short denim skirt and black over the knee boots, and in both of those outfits I thought it worked fabulously. I was really impressed by how quickly this arrived, but what really impressed me was the price of this. I ordered this from the website before the Black Friday started, and on the website this was $323, and that was with all the customs and the duties included. When I tried to find this on the Max Mara website, the closest version to this was £360 sterling, which is around about $465. On Black Friday, this will be reduced even further. If you add the code onto this over Black Friday, that's going to be about $304 compared to $465 on Max Mara's website. Initially, I was going to buy these Prada trainers, and I saw somebody in Dublin wearing them, so now I really want them. I have them here. These are new season stock. They're from $719 on Sensor, as opposed to $1,120 on Prada. Listen to the difference. That is some discount. This is a massive saving on these shoes, and it may bring them down to the starting point being around $675.86 during Black Friday, which I think is amazing. I really want to get these, and if they're still in stock, I'm going to get them. The thing about the discounts when they add discounts as high as this is you need to shop quickly when you see something because they will sell out. I also really want this Tote Me coat, and I've got the prices. I looked up the prices on this as well. This on the Tote Me website is $1,130. On Censor, this is already significantly less at $666, and that's again before we add my code. That includes the 7% that they're running at the moment. This could go to $639 that this would cost during Black Friday against $1,130 on the Tote Me website. All of these figures include customs and duties, and if it's over $200 it includes the shipping, making these prices fabulous compared to the original. So I'm going to leave all of the details for Censor down below in the description box for you. I will leave my discount code, and be sure to check them out, especially with the huge savings going live over Black Friday. We have unboxed my beautiful new ready to wear together. Let's take a look at the 12 best luxury items that I have ever bought, and number one is the Louis Vuitton Agenda. For me, this is one of the best luxury pieces I have ever spent my money on. I feel fabulous carrying this. I love using it. I use this almost every day. I have mine set up for 2025 already. I just think this has been such a fabulous investment for me. Not investment money-wise, but investment into my life. If you're someone who already writes things down and uses notebooks and stationery and pen and paper, then I think this is a fabulous addition. If you're not, I don't think just because you buy a Louis Vuitton one of these, all of a sudden you're going to become somebody that plans and uses diaries and writes down. For example, if you're someone that's always using technology, just because this is stunningly beautiful, I don't think it's going to be enough to make you use it in the long term. Maybe initially, but to make the most of what this costs, it needs to be something you're going to use. I've used this for 5 years now. I take this to work, I take this to meetings, I take this when I'm planning, I take this when I go to the coffee shop with my laptop and I'm planning out YouTube and all of that. I just love it, and I think for me this has been one of the best 12 pieces I have ever bought. I went on the waiting list for this. These can be hard to get, but for me it was so worth it, and I love it, and I have absolutely no regrets. There's a lot of Louis Vuitton in this video, and number two is the Louis Vuitton Nice Mini. Now, still covered in makeup, absolute disgrace, haven't cleaned it. It's still the same as when I last showed you. This has been getting daily makeup use since I bought it. So 2022 or 2021, and why I say this is one of the best pieces for me is on my desk in my dressing room. This sits, and it sits with all of my makeup. It keeps it organised. I'm not saying that's why it's one of the best pieces, because any makeup bag that you put an organiser in, you could keep your makeup organised, or you could buy those plastic things from Amazon that you have it all laid out. It's the look of this. This being a Louis Vuitton monogram, which is my favourite canvas, sitting there in front of me when I get ready just makes me happy. And because I like organisation, and I like, although if you ask my husband he'd disagree with that, because I can be messy, but I like to organise my makeup, I like to organise my stationery, I like to organise my pencil case. I'm a geek. So I liked whenever this came. It was one of the pieces from Louis Vuitton that I have been the most excited to get. And when it came, I got my organiser in it, I put everything in it, and I lined up all my makeup, and I just had fun to myself. And yes, I know I sound like I'm really rock and roll, but for me, I love this, and this has been one of the best pieces that I ever bought. I'll never get rid of this. This will be to the state that the Neverfull got to, because this is going to keep getting used. I just love it. I think if you're someone that likes decor and aesthetics and the monogram is what you love, this sitting on your desk is fabulous. Number three is the Louis Vuitton Toiletry 15. And even with all the Louis Vuitton in this is not the 12 best pieces of Louis Vuitton I've ever bought. This is the 12 best luxury pieces ever of everything that I have bought. And it's this. It's the Toiletry 15. I think this is so good as a catch-all. I have to carry medication. I have my new tablets that the neurologist has prescribed, my migraine tablets, which are to prevent. I then have my migraine tablets if the pain comes. I have hand cream in here. I have other tablets in here. There's just a little bit of everything. And I think as a mini catch-all, this is great. I love the size of it. I think it's really cute. I think it's a cute little pouch. It fits perfectly into the Neverfull because I am carrying a massive bag to work every day. But I just think it's a great little piece, and I love it. And it's one of those pieces of Louis Vuitton or of any brand that came and arrived and made me the happiest. And I know what that sounds like when I know, but I just think it's really cute and I love little pouches to put things in, and this one for me has been a real winner. Number 4, sticking on how it fits in my bag, is the Never Full, and it's because I carry everything in this is so big. Look at this. Like, it's just a mess in there. There's my woolly hat because it's raining. It's actually snowing at the moment right now, but it's not lying because it's wet. But anyway, I digress. This Never Full in the GM in the monogram is absolutely the best luxury item I have ever bought. I bought the first one of these 13 years ago for €550. Let's not think about that. It is now on its way to Paris to see if they can replace all the leather and make her fabulous again. As soon as she got to the point that I had destroyed her, I bought another one because these are so good. Oh, starting to wear, look, I'm starting to wear, look at the canvas. This is what happened the last one. Do you see how the canvas there is getting lighter and worn? The canvas on the old one is actually away there. It's like you can see right through it. So I'm doing it again. And I think I probably should buy another one of these and keep it, because I'll always want to have one, and this is going to happen again because I put them through the mill and I'm not gentle with them and they get stuffed everywhere, and that's the first I've noticed that's coming on this one as well. This is by far the best purchase ever. Ever. Now, I wanted to make sure that I didn't keep this all bags, because not all of the bags are the best purchase. I love a lot of them, but it's not the things that I get the most use out of and the most daily use and enjoyment. But I had to include the Louis Vuitton Petite Mal. I love and adore this. It has sparked an addiction. 1, 2, 3 up there, and this. And as I said to you in a previous video, I kind of want to collect these now. I love these. I have confessed plenty of times that when I bought this, I thought it was going to be decor. It would sit in here. It would look like a mini trunk. It would be beautiful because it is a stunning, stunning piece. But I love it and I use it so much. I use it so much more than I thought that I would. I'm so much more attached to this than I thought, and that sounds ridiculous because it's a bag. That sounds ridiculous, but I am very attached to this. I love it. It's one of those pieces that's very, very special and speaks to me and just makes me so happy, and I'm so glad I bought and brought into my collection. And yeah, she is just one of the best purchases ever. Number 6 are my Loewe jeans. Now, this is a bit contradictory because I'm selling these. I have to sell these because they're far, far too big. I bought these before I lost weight and they were already quite big, so these now fall off. I can take them up and down. They're ridiculous looking, so I have to sell them and they'll be in the vlog sale. But when I do, I'm automatically buying another pair because they're just so good. And why I'm saying these are one of the best purchases I've ever made is, as well as loving these and they look great and they're such a statement and they're a brilliant addition to your wardrobe, or my wardrobe certainly, they also kind of opened my mind a little bit to designer luxury ready-to-wear denim. I had always before kind of scoffed at it and thought, well, jeans are jeans, and you can buy jeans in Topshop or River Island that are really great for about £40. I don't need to be spending the money on luxury designer jeans. I did look at a few Chanel pair previously and scoff at the price and think, what idiot is going to spend that on denim? This one! Okay, they're not Chanel price, but they're very, very expensive. And these kind of opened my mind to what really great denim can do. I love these and I love making them an outfit. I feel fabulous in them, which is the most important thing. And these then opened the door in my mind for me to then buy the Dior denim jeans that I have, that I will put a picture in of me wearing because I can't show you because they're in the wash. But it made it easier to buy them at that price. And again, they're another very expensive pair of denim jeans that I love. And when I wear, I feel great. And I definitely feel so much better wearing these or the Dior jeans than I do wearing my regular jeans that I had been saying, well, sure, I can just buy those. So I think these are one of the best things I ever bought because they opened that door to me. They showed that, what it can be like, what I can feel like, and I love these. These I just think make a fabulous statement outfit. So I think one of the best things I've ever bought, and that's a big shout. Number 7, I'm going to give to these Chanel shoes. And again, you're going to think, what, with all those bags behind you, like the Birkin, which isn't on this list, spoiler alert. But these, I just think, are a real statement, but they helped me discover that I could buy designer shoes that weren't Louboutins and weren't either 120mm or 100, and I could hardly wear and would sit and look fabulous as decor, but I could hardly ever wear them. I hardly had the opportunity to wear them. Whereas these were the first pair of shoes at a kind of reasonable type heel that really caught my eye. You can see how much I've worn them from the soles, and opened my mind a little bit to buying designer shoes that weren't really high, that you could wear on a more daily basis or with a lot more type of outfits and put together and feel great in. And I still wear these. I think these are a real, wouldn't be me if I didn't drop something. And I dropped it on my laptop, but never worry. These just, I think that when I wear them, because of the black and white, they're impactful. They're a statement. I think they put great outfits together, and one of the best purchases I've ever bought. Firstly, because of how cool the shoes are, but secondly, they just got me thinking to different types of shoes to buy and different types of outfits, and how you can work things without having to buy skyscraper heels that you can't really walk in anymore, Amelia. Number 8 is the Louis Vuitton California Dream perfume. And the reason I'm saying this is when I bought this perfume, it signified a whole sort of change in my life. But it did. It signified when I had got comfortable with who I am and comfortable with myself and unapologetic for it. It was not that long after I started this channel and things, I started to just own who I was. These used to be dirty secrets, and not that they were things to hide, but you get a lot of judgment from buying luxury, and I used to get a lot of judgment, I still probably do, but I was starting to get more comfortable with loving it and owning it and enjoying it and talking to you guys about it, and that has definitely helped my confidence and brought me on a lot. Somebody said in one of my videos not that long ago, they commented that I look so much better now, I look happier, I look more put together, I look like I have come into myself, and thank you for that comment. But I understand what you mean, because I feel like that, and I feel there has been that change. And buying this perfume was around about that time, and the smell of it now, scent can really take me and has a lot of memories attached to it. So when I smell that now, it brings me to that time, and it feels good that it was becoming probably more comfortable with myself. So I think buying this was one of the best purchases, because that smell will now always do that. It will always take me to that transition period and to know that better things were coming in myself. Not that I wasn't happy, I was, but I'm definitely more comfortable and confident in my own skin now. And that smell kind of just brings a lot of those memories back. And yes, I think buying that, one of the best perfumes for me, has all of those connotations with it, and something that when I smell it just does a lot in my mind to just make me feel great. Number 9 is the Dior Belt. I didn't actually buy this, Bestie bought this, and the reason I'm saying this is the power of a good belt to put an outfit together. I have recently started TikTok, and I will link my TikTok down below in the description box, but what I'm doing on there is a lot more outfits of the day and styling bags, things you have all asked me to do, like how do you style sequins or talk things about, and I'm doing that on TikTok because I can do one individual outfit and it's shorter. And I have realised that on styling outfits and putting things together, that Dior belt comes in so many times. It pulls things together, it adds the gold into it, it elevates the look, it adds interest without doing anything over the top. It makes a work outfit go from looking as if I'm wearing it to I've styled it and I've put it together. And that belt, I think, has just been instrumental for me in realising the power of a belt. That sounds ridiculous, but when you're putting things together and looks together, a belt can be really important and can make a real difference. And this one I just think works with so many things, and there's so many outfits I now put together and I feel they just step up whenever I put that belt on and accessorise them right. And when I put that on, it then leads me to look at how the whole look works, and I just think it's been a great addition to my wardrobe and one of the best things that has been added. Number 10 is in sticking with that, and it is this Louis Vuitton necklace. Again, a lot of you are going to think, what? But this costume jewellery from Louis Vuitton, I think, has been one of my best purchases because it makes such a statement. When I wear this, there's so much going on with this. It's caught in my hair. But it is so statementy, and it is just one of those pieces that gets attention, that if you're styling, when you add this on, you are styling. You're putting something on, you're pulling the look together, it just makes a real difference to it. And I think that buying this, I used to just wear, say, like this is my Ana Luisa necklace that's on me all of the time, but I never really, when I was putting outfits together, would have thought to add bigger pieces of costume jewellery or bigger pieces of jewellery to change the look and pull things together. When I bought this and added this, I started experimenting more. And I started to realise that when you do add pieces on or you do things like that to change your outfit, it really can make a statement and make a difference. And this, I think, was one of the best things I bought because it started that. And it let me realise that you can do that with something simple like costume jewellery. So this has been a great purchase for me. Number 11 is the little key pouch from Louis Vuitton. And I could have just, as I say, I could have picked bags, but genuinely this is one of the best purchases. It's a great mini catch-all for very small bags. You can see that mine is packed. This comes with me every day, so it does go in the never full, but this will also come in a lot of my mini bags, and it's just a way to carry all those little things like hair ties and hair clips, and I have spare headphones in mine, and I have a glasses wipe in mine, and all of the things. I have a spare contact lens in there as well. All of the things that you just need to have go in here. All of the smaller bits go in here. And I think for the price point, I also have keys in there, so this does the traditional job that it's for, the key pouch. But I honestly think at a entry point level, it's still expensive, but for Louis Vuitton luxury, it's entry point. It's a fabulous piece. And it's one of the best pieces I've ever bought because it gets so much use, comes with me everywhere, and just has very much earned its money. And if I was to start again, this is absolutely one of the pieces I'd be buying. Number 12, again, is probably going to be surprising, but it is a good pair of designer. Now these need cleaned and taken to the mender to get the toes done. Look at the state of them, shows you how much I wear them. It is a good pair of designer acceptable level heel. These are 85, that for me is not high, so I can wear these a lot. Boots that just get worn to death. But again, pull outfits together, make them, elevate them, do something with them. A pair like this for me, these have been the best boots I think I've bought in years and years and years. These go with so much, I wear them so much, they're comfortable, I can go all night in these. I think they add something. I still love the red sole. I know not everybody's Louboutin lovers, but I am. Getting a comfortable pair and not going for the ones I used to go for that now sit on shelves has been a great addition to my wardrobe, and I think one of the best things I've ever bought. And a comfortable good pair of designer boots I think is a winner and an investment into your wardrobe. I didn't include this, but I'm giving it a special mention, and it is the Chanel sequenced handbag, and I'll put it in because it's downstairs. This bag is just amazing. I am in love with this bag. I wear this bag so much. The reason I didn't include it in the list is it's so new, and to get to the best things you've ever bought, I think you need to put them through a bit of test of time. But this is definitely very high up there. This bag is just stunning. I wore this in Dublin. I wore this with my Max Mara cardigan that I got from Sensor. I wore this to Dublin for the shopping trip, and I wore the sparkly sequenced bag with this, and it looked fab. And a lot of people would think that's not going to work, but it really, really worked. And this bag I just think is a great addition to my wardrobe. I'm so glad that I bought it. Styling sequence bags is something a lot of you ask me about, and that's kind of what I am going to do on TikTok. So that actual outfit, how I put that together, is on TikTok, or it will be coming on TikTok. So if you're interested in styling bags and outfits of the day and what bags go with them, that's what that is going to have a lot of, and the dogs and different life things. But this and that bag was fabulous. Absolutely loved it. So she needed to get an honorary mention. And while we're talking about my cardigan, do check out Sensor's fabulous deals for Black Friday, up to an extra 9% on their discounted prices, and use my discount code for an extra 4% off. But these won't last because they do reduce them very high. So I will leave all of that down below for you in the description box. So do check them out if you're looking for anything, and make sure to use the discount code to get the extra money off. Thank you so much for watching this. Let me know what you think of the 12 pieces that I have picked as my best ever luxury purchases. I'm sure some of them you're going to think, I can't believe you picked that and didn't pick that. But there you go. C'est la vie. Let me know what you think in the comment box. I can take it. Thank you so much for watching this. If you've enjoyed it in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.